Dylan, after your first series of pro hockey, do you think that playing on the right side is somewhere where you could see yourself actually playing permanently going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. I felt comfortable out there, and especially working with Ville, and I it's definitely a grind, but once you get used to the right side, it's a little bit easier, and it was helpful that I was able to play a lot this weekend or this week on that right side.
We'll go next to Jeff Hamilton. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey Dylan, just first week obviously of pro hockey here. Just want to know what your takeaways are from the week.
Um, this is it's definitely a grind, especially this year with the start off with 4 games in 5 days. You don't have that on a regular season, so you got to prepare yourself for that. But it's definitely a physical game, and you know, it was a good battle and a good series out there, and it was nice to split the series with Toronto there.
You were working your can off with the Jets, but obviously here 4 games in 5 days, logging a ton of minutes. Just about your own development. What are you learning about your own game as you move into pro life?
I feel like I'm becoming more confident out there, and I feel like me and Ville are building more confidence, and I was able to play with him a lot tonight, which was nice. And it's a more puck possession game up here than a little bit different than college, and guys are a lot stronger. So just some stuff to get used to, and it was a good first week. So.
Last one for me. Just how big of an adjustment? You mentioned obviously you're tired here in college. I know it's usually on the weekends, and gotta wait for those games. What do you think the big adjustment's going to be playing this many games in so few time?
It's a little bit different because in college, we had more practices than games,
Right.
so that was different. But this now that I moved up here, it's more games and practices. So really, just making sure you take care of your body, and just they really lecture on that, and coming in on off days to stretch or whatnot, whatever it may be, just to make sure that you're prepared for the game. So.
We'll circle back to Jacob Stoller. Go ahead, Jake.
Dylan, you said it's a lot more of a puck possession game at the pro level. Do you mind just expanding on that? Like, what exactly do you mean that is different at the pro level in terms of the style of play?
Instead of college when I was playing there is more of a dump and chase kind of game. So this one we want to possess pucks when we get forwards get across the blue line, or we don't want to for deep defensemen. We don't really want to wrap pucks as much. See if we can make a play first. So really just got to have that patience, and that builds the more games you play, as well as your confidence. So I felt comfortable this week, and see what next week has for us.
What have your impressions been of Mikael Burden? I know it's only 4 games in for you of pro hockey, but he's pretty unique in his own right, is he not?
Yeah, absolutely. He's been great for us, and it's showed, and he's made some unbelievable saves that have kept us in the game. He won us that game yesterday, and made a couple really good saves today as well. And I was able to see him a little bit when I was up with the taxi squad. Well, he was up there with me, and I got a little impression of him, and he's a good character, but he's a great guy. So.
Last one for me, Dylan. I know that you're focused on your own game, and it's hard to kind of keep up with other players, but Cole Perfetti has really impressed so far, and he's known to be a cerebral player. As a centerman, I'm sure in the defensive zone and whatnot, you've had a look at him. What have your takeaways been of the Jets' first round pick from last year?
Oh, he's a great player, and he has a lot of poise when he's out there, especially with the puck, and especially for a young 18-year-old as he is, and that's very impressive. And they got a good one in Cole Perfetti, and he's a great person as well. He's good on and off the ice, and he's had a good first week here, got a goal, so good for him, and hopefully he can keep that moving forward.
We'll finish it off with Austin Siragusa. Go ahead, Austin.
Hey, Dylan. Just the one question for me, but what did you guys make as a team in the adjustments to those last 2 games this series with Toronto compared to the first 2 that got you the winning results here?
the coaches were really harping on, especially our PK, and locking that down, and really making sure we pressured on the PK more, and as well as more of a forecheck, and being more aggressive. And I think that showed in the first period, at least the first half, and we were able to keep that going as well. And I feel like that helped us win the game.